At 12:16 happening today, the Louisiana legislature will convene for a special session on redistricting. Lawmakers have to redraw political maps every 10 years so they can account for any changes that come to our population. Joining us now to talk about what you can expect to happen in Baton Rouge in the coming days is a familiar face. We know this guy, Greg LaRose. Greg, thank you so much for coming on today here at WDSU News at noon. We got to ask, where you been?
Yeah, I'm like that crazy uncle that is just going to stick around and show up for the occasional event here. No, I'm now editor in chief of the Louisiana Illuminator. We're a nonprofit newsroom. We focus on state politics and policy and explaining why it matters to people around Louisiana. So thank you so much for allowing me to do just that here today.
Yeah, thank you, Greg, and congratulations on this new venture. So let's get to the politics talk. We know there are more people here in New Orleans than 10 years ago across the metro. That was the last time the legislature redrew these maps. So does that mean our area will get more representatives in the legislature and in Congress?
Well, if it were just that easy. So lawmakers have to, by law, create districts, whether that's Congress, the Public Service Commission, the state Senate. Each of those districts has to have the same number of people within them. So that seems like pretty simple math, but keep in mind, Republicans are in control of the state legislature, and they aren't exactly ready and willing just to create more Democratic districts here in New Orleans.
And so, Greg, what is there to prevent Republicans or maybe any other interest group in the legislature from just drawing districts to favor them? This can go for either side.
Right, exactly. It applies to everyone. This is the Federal Voting Rights Act of 1965. It put teeth into the 15th Amendment that gave people of color and former slaves the right to vote. Now, lawmakers just can't simply draw a district that has a majority of Black voters, but what they do have to do is respect what's called communities of interest and keep the district as compact as possible.
So, Greg, we're going to continue to hear those terms a lot. Explain what are communities of interest and what makes a district compact.
Yeah, so Christina, here, you and I are going to create our own little district here, make believe. Let's say it's based in the Little Woods neighborhood in New Orleans East, but we've got to curve it around Lake Pontchartrain, grab portions of Slidell, Lacombe, Mandeville, Madisonville. Well, you can see quickly there, it's getting out of control. That's not compact. And because the needs of people in Little Woods differ so much from the needs for people, let's say, in Mandeville, these aren't communities with a shared interest. And I think these are the types of conversations we're going to hear a lot during this special session.
Yeah, that was a really good explainer. Last question for you, my friend. Our governor, we know, is a Democrat. He has to approve all the maps the legislature will redraw this month. What happens in the event he refuses to do that?
Yeah, good question. So the legislature could override a veto of the governor. That happened in Kentucky this year and Maryland last year. But keep in mind, Republicans in the Louisiana legislature don't have that supermajority in the House to override a veto on their own. Also, keep in mind, groups like the ACLU have said they'll go to court to block any map that they don't think measures up to the Voting Rights Act. That's happening now in more than a dozen states. Another factor is the timeline. The lawmakers face a deadline to finish all of these maps this year. So if they can't agree on final versions by the time this redistricting session ends on February 20th, they might have to call another special session.
All right, we'll see what happens there. Greg LaRose, good to see you. Thank you so much. We're going to have more coverage on the redistricting special session starting tonight on WDSU News at 4. Let's get a check of our